So it's day 3 here, as you can probably see, feeling a bit more like Scotland today. Got my tea and we're just following the leaders right now. So Tiffany Joe in front of us is 13 under. The weather up until today has actually been quite nice, but yes, very windy conditions today, so let's see if she can carry on with the amazing performance. So tell me a bit about yourself and your golf journey to date.
Okay, so my golf journey basically involves been playing golf since I was 14.
Yep.
Played as an amateur, worked my way up through county squads, played all the elite amateur events, turned pro when I was 21, played on the Access for about a year and a half, like 2 seasons I think, and then finished playing professionally, got myself into fitness, so I'm now a golf fitness trainer. And I work with various different level golfers, from professionals, tour pros, up and coming juniors to average club golfers as well.
As you know, I've been playing for about 15 months now, so I am far from even amateur.
Okay.
let alone pro. So what would you recommend for me? Some kind of basic advice you'd recommend for someone kind of, you know, in the beginner stage, but actually taking the game a bit more seriously and working on the fitness side of things?
Sure. So what I would recommend is, firstly, you get yourself some form of screening.
Yep.
So the first step, always for me personally, would be to know what your body is physically capable of.
Okay.
So what you're good at and what you're not so good at, or what your limitations are, and do they correlate with the technique of your swing? So when you have a golf lesson and your coach says to you, right, we need you to get the club here, whatever it is, does that match up physically to a limitation? So if it does, then that's something that we'd want to work on to improve. 9 times out of 10 for the average player, just weekend club golfers, they struggle with their golf swing technique because physically something is wrong. So if they can't do a movement stood still, the chances are they're not going to do it swinging at 90 miles an hour during the golf swing. So that would be number one. Definitely get yourself screened. Hopefully by someone who's TPI approved, because then they know about the golf swing as well. And then my main advice to people is to keep it realistic and simple. Like, if you're a club golfer, you're not a tour pro, you're not travelling week on week, you've not got a luxury gym, you've not got £1 million worth of sponsorship. So keep it realistic. You want something basic that you can work on maybe 2-3 times a week. That's half an hour, 40 minutes. Depending on what time you've got available to give to training, and try and build that in consistently, because it's the consistency that really helps. Doing it once a month isn't going to change anything. If you can work that in alongside a little bit of practice, that's where you start to make the most gains, definitely.
Amazing. Thank you very much. That was good.
I think it's fantastic, great atmosphere, and for me, I love watching women's golf because as a club golfer myself, I come here and I can relate to them a whole lot better. If I go and watch the men's golf and they're hitting it 350 yards, I can't relate to that, and I think the women, I can relate a lot more to it with their nice tempo, and it's just a pleasure to watch, and they're just phenomenal, to be honest.
Agreed.
things I'd always say about women's golf is that it's a great chance to see the world's best players up close and personal. You can get much closer to the women than you can to the men. So you can also see the top lady golfers more, they swing it more like top amateur golfers, so you can actually learn more about your own swing.
It's more relatable.
Yes. Yeah. So, you know, if you see Rory McIlroy hitting it 380 yards and swinging at 125 mile an hour, you just can't replicate that. Yeah. Whereas these guys show that you don't have to swing it like that, and you can still shoot 5, 6 under. I mean, 9 under. Yeah. You know, it really is more relatable.
Yeah. I think it's a lot more impressive than people think as well. Yeah. There's a sort of mentality in golf that if you swing it hard and hit it hard and it goes a long way, that makes you good at golf. Whereas in actual fact, there's girls out here who can match the men in terms of maybe not distance off the tee, but every other area of the game, short game, putting. They're just as good, if not some of them are better.
So they're mesmerising in how straight they hit it.
Oh yeah.
And the ball doesn't move either way. You're right, they just hit it dead straight all the time.
Your usual club golf is going to learn a lot more watching this and now going to watch the men.
So walking behind the leaders now, look at this. So we're basically seeing what they are seeing approaching the 18th green. 2 good tee shots, one of them went a bit left and I think that was by the leader, so let's see what happens.
Party will be with you in around 5 minutes time.
So that's pretty much a wrap. We're just waiting for the amazing Scottish send-off behind us to end, and then we will have our prize giving ceremony. It's been an amazing week, it's been an amazing experience, and I can't believe I'm stood here, but thank you Visit Scotland, and congratulations to Arya Jatanagarn. So a massive congratulations to Arya Jatanagarn, who won with 13 under. She's just getting all of her pictures taken behind us. And she's now just become the world #1. How impressive. So thank you all for watching our videos. We will see you at the Rico, and I'm going to go inside and get dry. See you later.